Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, welcome back to another how to play ship guide, and we are covering now the Bourgogne OG steel ship. Also a PR grave, because back in the day only the best players could really get it quickly, and yeah, that means the average numbers of the ships are highly inflated. So if you care about PR and you're not good in the game, you shouldn't get this ship. But we're not looking at that, we're looking at the battle performance, and their Bourgogne is still a pretty decent ship. Weaknesses are fairly weak armor. You can get citadeled under the turrets. In the middle it's kind of harder, just like with Republic. But in the under the turrets you're fairly easy to citadel. You are covered in 32mm, which means you're very easy to be farmed down by multiple HG sources. And again, not a lot of HP for a tier 10 battleship. Now, the upsides are, you're pretty much an Alsace with better accuracy, faster reload, and you have a reload booster as well as your disposal, which means if you have broadsides, you can use a reload booster to punish them rather quickly back to back. Or if you have DCPs, thank you Mr. CV, if you have DCPs or forced DCPs on enemies, you can use the reload boosters to get the permafires. Oh, we had HG loaded. Okay, it doesn't really matter because the guy's turning in again as anyway. But yeah. Since you are kind of an Alsace, you also have one more disadvantage. You have only 380mm guns, which means you can't overmatch most BBs on tier 10. Meaning, as soon as they are, and most cruisers as well, meaning if they're nose in towards you, you tend to shoot a lot of HG in Bourgogne. We're gonna play it rather safe here, we're gonna turn already, because I have no interest in fighting a Colombo in a no-sin fight, nor a Venezia, because the Sepp is just gonna nuke me. As you can see, we're already losing quite a lot of HP. And the CV player is also going for me already. This time we're gonna DCP the fire though. Let's put some damage on this guy. Gonna go on the Bourgogne. On the Colombo. But yeah, generally speaking, nowadays you cannot play the ship nearly as aggressive as you could back in the day, because you have so many bigger threats in the game, such as Colombo and Venezia, which are perfect examples, or the Vincent, which can spam crazy amount of HG on you as well. So play it a bit safer, see how the battle develops. You can push with this thing eventually, but not at the beginning of the game. And I also got to pay attention here, because the CV player has chosen me as his target of grief. But for now he's going for a Holland, which is good for us. That means he's actually going to lose some planes. Another cool advantage about the ship, it has a fairly good concealment of 13.2 km, meaning if we want to go dark, we can go dark. As long as not a DD is within our vicinity or submarine. But yeah, you do really want to play the ship safe at the beginning. You don't really want to go close. You let the enemies do the mistakes for now. And yeah, you tend to spam a lot of HG, unfortunately, on this ship. You really do. Even if you would like not to, you kind of forced to it a lot of times. Because your accuracy is not good enough, nor do you have the overmatch to always guarantee the nice sits. Gdansk died. That's fairly good for us, though. We gotta chill here a bit. We're gonna reverse. We could use another heal for safety reasons, in all honesty, and we can shoot an AP salvo on this Colombo, which is showing quite a lot of broadside, to be fair. Ooh, that's a very good dispersion. Come on the back turrets. Enough lead. Yeah, looks good. Nah. It's okay. Now we're gonna reverse here. The two BBs are behind the mountain. There is a Kitakami I also need to pay attention to, which could launch 20 km deep order torps towards me. So we gotta pay attention to that as well. Yeah, I said Bourgogne is covered in 32mm, which means you're rather squishy to every HG spam. Oh! Oh, I hope he's really fast. I hope I gave enough lead. I think I misleaded. I should have given more lead here. Kitakami is extremely fast. Oh my god, he lives! Yeah! In fact, I could have probably citadeled with HG there, but the Kitakami lives, that's a bit annoying. And now he has ultimate AR, which is not really good either. Kitakami, low CV.
À tous les bâtiments. Concentrez le tir sur la cible.
Oh, you have no DCP. Okay. I would be very much surprised if he doesn't use a DCP while he's this slow. They are the deep water tops of Kitakami, by the way, guys. That's gonna hurt.
On a une brèche en dessous de la ligne de flottaison. On prend l'eau rapidement.
Good.
Boost des
He's
moteurs
dead.
activés.
We are having most likely 2 caps soon, so we can play it a bit safer. We have B under control. C's, I mean, nah, C's not gonna be really under our control with the Marseille walking in. Did he overshot? Colombo. Yeah, Colombo, Sep. It is what it is, guys. It will always do massive amount of damage. The good side though is our team now focuses the Colombo down, which gives me a bit of hope that the CV also drops him and we can force DCPs on him so he get the permafloods of the torpedoes. The Colombo will still shoot me most likely because there's no real surface ship besides me. Kremlin is behind the mountain and the DDs they are not really gonna see. CV is also gonna drop him perfectly. Come on. We can actually turn in here again. As soon as we're dark, we can turn in again. We can play it more aggressive. Good. Colombo shot. Okay, he's not paying attention on me. That's good. This is also like a thing now. You can wait for surprises here. Colombo is dead. Pretty much. Good. Oh, I'm spotted. I'm spotted. Shima is nearby.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Whoa, my keyboard just died there. My keyboard just died there, if you've seen it. Okay, oh, Rhode Island is now broadside. That's not good, that's not good. That's not good. We got an angle here against the Rhode Island. And we also got an angle against potential Shima tops coming our way. Bourgogne is showing broadside. We're gonna use our reload booster now. Hopefully we can get the hits. Okay, bro might be dead. We're gonna use our back gun now on the Rhode Island. And now we're gonna dance against the Shima and submarine torpedoes, which will also come our way. Or the submarine in this case, not the Shima. Now Rhode Island has 25 millimeters of bow armor, so we can overmatch him. Which means we're gonna mainly shoot AP on him, actually. On the front of his nose, because that's where we can hit him. If not, we can also go for the nice superstructure because he's fairly squishy. Oh, that was close. That was a submarine ping that was fairly close. We could have probably dodged that ping, honestly, if I didn't write anything right now, but I wanted to give the CV a heads up, which he's gonna probably kindly ignore. We're gonna DCP here. Marseille's broadsides. Again, angling against Rhode Island, keeping an eye on the submarine. We always gotta focus the people that we can punish the most at the moment. But reset, nice. It's gonna be hard. I wish our Archerfish would join the battle faster. But right now, this is still winnable. It doesn't look good for us, but it is definitely still winnable. In all honesty. Even though I'm running slowly but steadily out of HP. Bro, he didn't ping me. These tops can't hit me, by the way.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I think somebody forgot to ping here. Rhode Island improved AP angles. Aua. We gotta use the reload booster now to kill him. We have to finish this fella as soon as possible. Gonna switch to HC for the Shima. Angle against Rhode Island. Hopefully that salvo's gonna kill him. Good. Important. Now we can use our reload booster against the Shima here. And we're gonna beach here. Yeah, we're gonna beach here. I can't pay attention to everything right now. This is way too much. We didn't miss the Shima, which is fairly annoying.
Torpille à 6 heures.
Would be a bit better of a matchup. Is he not going forward? He's not going forward. It would be a bit better of a matchup if we didn't lose like the flank completely, and if the archerfish, like this archerfish is just not playing with us. He was way too passive, that submarine, and it costed us so much on his flank. We could have stopped the entire push at A if he would have played the game and not sit in the spawn. Unfortunately, you can't choose your allies all the time. But yeah, as you can see, you're kind of struggling when you don't get the cross shots on people, because your dispersion is not that good. You can HE spam quite a lot, but then you can also play a different ship. It's not bad. In fact, it's still a pretty good ship, especially if you can catch the broadsides at closer ranges. But unfortunately, in this game, we never really could play that close, because Shima and the submarine were blocking us here, plus there was a Columbo and Vincent, which are like nightmares to fight. And on the other flank, we couldn't really interrupt until it was too late. So it would have been extremely helpful if our Archerfish players decided to play the game earlier. But the guy is not cupping, this guy is not doing anything. In fact, he's kind of griefing our team. He's not doing anything. He could have capped. No, he's not capping. He was staying here. I don't know what he actually did. It's kind of a shame. Yeah, that's pretty much loss. I hope I could still give you a rough idea. You need to play the ship very defensive, unfortunately, nowadays. You can't really go aggressive in unless you have a nice opening. Because if people focus you down, you will die rather quickly, since you don't have the armor nor the HP to survive long. You also don't have any special heals or something, so yeah. It can be a lot of fun though if you can get into brawls with the reload booster, but that's rarely happening. Like, you don't really have the moments with this ship where you can be exceptionally close, especially with so many DDs, carriers, and submarines around. But we should still end fairly decent on the scoreboard. We got 2 kills in our team. 140k is not great, but it's not terrible. We also tanked quite a lot, so we survived for what we are quite decently. Yeah. And that's pretty much Bourgogne for you as a little representation of the ship. Or presentation, rather. I don't know. That archerfish, I have no idea. I think the guy, if that's a bot or something, I don't know. Hey, from Spain, Alpha, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I personally am not the biggest fan of the ship, to be honest. I think the ship used to be far better like, this ship used to be so much better 3 years ago. 3-4 years ago. Or maybe even further. I mean, it's quite old. 5 years rather, or 6. Hi from New Zealand, Friendly Cruiser. Nice to see you, my friend. Adrianas, welcome to see you as well. And there we go. That's Bourgogne for you. We still ended up second on the team. The Holland tried. Although the Holland mainly shot down planes, but still he tried. I don't know about the Monty, I didn't see what he was doing, but apparently not that good. And the Archerfish, yeah, honestly, kind of griefy what he did. He legit didn't even participate in the battle. Thank you for watching though, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. That was Bourgogne for you, and I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration. That was a rather sad